Hi guys, it's Tiffany. I wanted to tell you of an experience I had when I was 14 years old. The worst week of my life. Mount Pinatubo decided it was time to wake up from her slumber. And everything you're about to see happened in 7 days.
On the morning of June 10th, General Studer orders a full evacuation of Clark, leaving behind only a 1,500-person security force.
The top priority for Clark officials this morning was getting people safely out of the area. Staging areas were set up on the Clark flight line to make the evacuation of over 14,000 people as smooth as possible.
Clark Air Force Base is only about 12 miles away from the volcano, so we drove to Subic Bay, where it was about 40 miles away from the volcano. And this is the hangar that we were waiting in for food rations and to meet our host families. Oh, and guess what? It didn't take long for Mount Pinatubo to, as one scientist says, clear her throat. This was shot back at Clark Air Force Base, and remember, that's about 30 miles closer to the volcano than where we were. And this is what it looked like from where we were, 40 miles away. Believe me, it was still breathtaking and scary.
This first eruption covers the once green area near the summit with a thick blanket of gray ash. And there's lots more where that came from.
I was 14 years old when Mount Pinatubo erupted, and I was standing outside with my 7-year-old brother, thinking we were going to die. This was the day.
This sucker's huge this time. We got to get out of here pretty soon. That stuff gonna come down right on us this time.
Oh my gosh, the earth was shaking so bad. Mother Nature was so angry. And before you knew it, day was as dark as midnight. And the worst is yet to come.
On the 15th, Pinatubo serves up the main course. From 2 a.m. on, there is a continuous eruption, punctuated by massive explosions that send ash 100,000 feet into the air. At daybreak, when the eruption becomes visible, it appears to be over 10 miles wide. Pyroclastic flows roar down from the summit in all directions. Even from 15 miles away, these flows overwhelm the horizon.
Somebody give me the date and time. Saturday. 0600. This is the largest one we had so far.
The 6 a.m. explosion is the 5th of the morning. It is large enough to create lightning as part of its own weather system. At 6:30, rain from the leading edge of Typhoon Yunya hits the area.
It was raining. It was raining pieces of pumice that ranged inside from 2 or 3 inches to 5 or 6 inches big. Those kinds of things were coming down, and if you went outside, they came down on you.
This is 4:10 in the afternoon. Raining stones, pebbles.
We woke up to this, everything being covered in feet of ash. The valleys on Mount Pinatubo, some of them being 50 meters deep and 200 meters wide, are now filled in by ash. And that's a recipe for disaster because here comes Typhoon Yunya. The torrential rains caused by the typhoon caused several lahars, and one of them went right through my housing area, burying everything. And because of the 7 days of earthquakes and the 4-day volcanic eruption, we could no longer fly out of the Philippines. The U.S. Navy had to come rescue us.
The damage at Clark was so extensive, the Air Force decided not to rebuild the base.
I'm very thankful I survived that crazy week of weather and Mother Nature not seeing eye to eye. And I'm thankful for all of the scientists and the military personnel that got us out of there.